Well, Gaffer, quite a quick turnaround then ahead of Saturday's game against Cardiff City. In that sense, was it nice to get minutes into several players on Tuesday night?
Yeah, and I said from day one that it's a squad game. Everyone's going to be needed throughout the season, and I think the boys that came in, did themselves proud and did the club proud, and it was very pleasing.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of those performances are ideal in the sense that watching on the sidelines, it gives you confidence that there is real competition in this squad, doesn't it, from those young lads and other players that have come in. They certainly did their opportunities no harm at all, did they?
Of course, and it's a squad game throughout the season. Everyone's going to be needed, and you're absolutely spot on. I thought the performances from all the young boys that came in and the boys who hadn't been playing, a few of the older ones, Johnny Lecco, what a fantastic goal. He really stood up and played that 10 role fantastically well. Sam Cosgrove coming on did terrific as well. Juki, as a senior boy, did fantastically well as well. So, yeah, there's good competition for places.
Good. I want to touch on John Lecco. You mentioned him there. How big are goals like that for the confidence of a striker and a young player who needed a goal?
Yeah, listen, John's attitude since we've come in from day one has been fantastic. He's played left wing back. We've asked him to play out of position. He's really applied himself very, very well in that role. And I've seen John play over the last 4 or 5 years at Albion and places like that. And I know potentially he could be a top player. We know his role is playing up the top. And I think his goal just showed what he's all about. He's a very dangerous player, and hopefully there'll be more goals like that to come.
Austin Trusty is a player that continues to shine and play really well. Not too many people might not have known too much about him before, but they're certainly getting to know him now, aren't they?
Yeah, listen, it's been a lot of hard work to try and get him in here, and Craig and the staff, we got him in, which has been a fantastic signing, and he's certainly stood up to the plate. I know there's a lot more to come. His attitude's different class. He wants to learn. So we're very fortunate to have him here at Birmingham City.
Yeah, a lot was made of the performance of the 3 lads in midfield who started the game, young lads, and young Josh Williams also at right wing back. How important is it for lads like that and other lads around the squad of that age and experience to see them out there and being rewarded for the good work that they do?
Yeah, it's vital. I've come in, I want to help rebuild this fantastic football club, and the way we do that is by bringing our own players through. But we must have good experienced players helping them do that. But yeah, you're absolutely right. The performances of them boys was different class. To go there on a Tuesday night, nearly a full house, against an unbelievable Norwich squad. It's full credit to them. And Josh Williams playing left wing back, out of position, was fantastic. And obviously Job 17. And Alfie Chang and JJ, different class, and then Tate coming on as well. Young boys, and that's what the future of the club's all about.
Yeah, momentum really important in this division. You must be really happy with how the team started across the competition so far.
I think the most pleasing thing is that we've been competitive. So what I've asked for from day one is that we're competitive in every game we play, and we've certainly been doing that. So, hopefully that can continue.
Yeah, Cardiff to come next up. Is it a little bit more difficult to judge them at the moment, given the amount of change that they've had over the summer in terms of players coming in, players coming out? What will you expect from them?
A very, very difficult game. They've got a fantastic manager there. Obviously, he came into the club last season under real difficult times and turned them around. And, this year they're playing some really good football. So we know it's going to be a really tough test. Yeah.
Was Steve Morrison someone that you encountered as a player as well? Because he was always up for a battle, wasn't he?
Yeah, I played against him a lot of times. A fantastic professional. And he's moved into managing and coaching, very natural for him, and his teams are very good. So it's going to be a difficult game.
Of course. In terms of injury news, just a few names. Gary Gardner, George Hall, how are they doing in midfield?
Yeah, both joined in with the group today, which is fantastic news for us. It really helps the squad, 2 top players. Nico will hopefully be joining in, in a week or so. And Christian's really progressing well with the medical department and the sports science team. So hopefully he'll be close to joining in at some point next week as well.
That's great to hear. Thanks for your time, Gaffer.
Thank you.